afternoon, students. So last class we discussed some of the nitrogen containing compounds. The one of the example is the ammonia, right? So last class, yesterday class, we have to discuss one of the method for the preparation of ammonia, right? The method of preparation of ammonia. So basically we taken as the mixture of salts. At we taken as one of the salt. So usually the salts of ammonia. So one of the example is ammonium chloride, either ammonium sulfate. See, taken as one of the example is ammonium sulfate. This ammonium sulfate or taken as ammonium chloride, these two salts, taken as ammonium salts and the corrective is a different salts of ammonia basically. See, taken as ammonium salts is treated with a base like sodium hydroxide or calcium hydroxide. We know that the sodium hydroxide is a strong alkali, or it is a strong basic solution and the corrective, the base and the corrective. So when taken as one of the salt we call as ammonium sulfate, it is treated with the sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. ये फॉर्मेशन आಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ammonia gas eliminate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. See, ammonia gas ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ eliminate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ along with water molecule eliminate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ plus elimination of byproducts we call as sodium sulfate. Sodium sulfate. Now taken as a two molecules of sodium hydroxide, the salt of ammonia. Now we have taken as a salt of ammonia is ammonium sulfate. It is treated with the sodium hydroxide. It gives us to ammonia gas. It gives us to ammonia gas with the elimination of water molecule and the formation of sodium sulfate as a byproduct. Okay, it is one of the method for the preparation of ammonia. For the preparation of ammonia. See, the ಎಷ್ಟು formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ammonia two molecules ತಗೋಬೋದಾ again two molecules of water molecule ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ eliminate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, now it is one of the example. So now we take as another example for ammonium salt. So ammonium chloride. The ammonium chloride treated with the another base we call as calcium hydroxide. We call as calcium hydroxide. So it is also called as lime water and the corrective. Okay, na? This is a basic in nature. So it is reacts with each other, both ammonium chloride as well as calcium hydroxide. It gives this to same ammonia ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ eliminate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ along with the water. The salt here calcium chloride. Calcium chloride. So taken as two molecules of ammonium chloride. The two molecules of ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ammonia ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ eliminate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. See, it is a method for the preparation of ammonia from salts of ammonia. From salts of ammonia. Is one of the method for the preparation of ammonia. So salts of ammonia and ammonium chloride agbodu, ammonium sulfate agbodu. So it is one of the method. The next method, preparation of ammonia. So we take as organic matter. Okay, na nitrogenous organic matter anta karithivi. The best example is the urea. The urea, we know the molecular formula for urea NH2CONH2. It is undergo decay process. It is undergo decay process. Usually we take as a decay of nitrogenous organic matter. So usually the best example is the urea. Okay. So now we take as the urea, it is undergo decay. So decay and the is also taken as one of the decomposition reaction here. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ we take as NH4 twice CO3. It converted into ammonium carbonate. This is called as ammonium carbonate. So basically it is a urea. It is converted into ammonium carbonate in presence of water. In presence of water. See, this is called as a decay process. Usually taken as a reaction in this fashion also, or it is also written as, see, this is ammonia. It is reacts with the water. The process is called as the decay process. It gives rise to ammonium carbonate. NH4 twice CO3. Again, the next step, the ammonium carbonate, it is undergo decay. So NH4 2 times CO3, it is undergo decay process. It gives rise to ammonia gas. See, this is a desired product here, the ammonia gas with the elimination of, see, in eliminate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, carbon dioxide eliminate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, along with the water molecule also eliminated from this reaction. Okay, now see, this is taken as ammonium carbonate. It is undergo decay process. It gives rise to ammonia. It's a gaseous stage. Again, with elimination of the gas is called carbon dioxide and water molecule. It is also one of the method for the preparation of ammonia. So usually we taken as the shape and structure of ammonia molecule. So basically we know that the ammonia is a basic in nature. Ammonia is a basic in nature. It is having pungent smell. So lab ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅದು ಬಾಟಲ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಗಾಟ್ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ again take as a structure of an ammonia the ammonia consists one nitrogen atom three hydrogen atoms along with the lone pair of electrons present in nitrogen atom right so now we take as a structure of ammonia the next concept is structure of ammonia. So you know the formula of ammonia NH3, right? So now taking as a structure, in this case the nitrogen. We know that the nitrogen having a lone pair of electrons irutte. See, this is called as a lone pair of electron of nitrogen atom. Again hydrogen, hydrogen, again hydrogen. This is a structure of ammonia molecule. The structure of stable structure of ammonia molecule. So we know that the nitrogen having the lone pair of electrons. The nitrogen having lone pair of electrons. In this case, the ammonia undergo sp3 hybridization. sp3 hybridization. The ammonia molecule in which the nitrogen atom it is undergo sp3 hybridization. It is very very important. In case of ammonia molecule, in which the atom taken as a central atom we call as a nitrogen atom, it is undergo sp3 hybridization. They having 4 sp3 hybridized orbitals. Ammonia having 4 sp3 hybridized orbitals. Four sp3 hybridized orbitals. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ careful ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. In case of ammonia, in that the nitrogen is undergo sp3 hybridization. Okay na? Again the ammonia is formed. 4 sp3 hybridized orbitals or the ammonia molecule is having 4 sp3 hybridized orbital. So 4 yav see in case of one of the sp3 hybridized orbital, one sp3 hybridized orbitals because of a lone pair of electrons. Lone pair in the condition agutte. Okay na? So lone pair of electron is one of the sp3 hybridized orbital. Okay na? The next 3 sp3 hybridized orbitals of nitrogen, it is interact or orbital taken as overlap with one s orbitals of hydrogen. See, this is taken as a nitrogen. This is a sp3 hybridization. Now this is one of the sp3 orbitals of nitrogen. It is overlap with one of the s orbital of hydrogens. Allige total estida 1 2 3 dava allige 3 bonds of nitrogen and hydrogen ಯಾವ ತರ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 3 sp3 nitrogen overlaps taken as a orbital here. Orbitals of nitrogen overlaps with 1s orbital of hydrogen. The remaining one sp3 hybridized orbital is overlapped with the lone pair of electrons of nitrogen. And the total bonds ಎಷ್ಟು total 4 sp3 hybridized orbitals. Okay na? This is regarding the structure of ammonia. So based on this the lone pairs and bond pairs. So usually in this case, so we have to conclude the structure of ammonia is a pyramidal shape. This is called as a structure and the corrective the shape of the ammonia molecule is a pyramidal in shape. Again in between the bonds, see hydrogen, nitrogen, again hydrogen. This is called as the bond angles. The bond angle between hydrogen, nitrogen and hydrogen. This is called bond angle. Okay na? Is equal to the 107.5 degree ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay na? This is equal to the 107.5 degree. This is a bond angle between hydrogen, nitrogen. Again hydrogen in case of ammonia molecule. This is almost is a nearest equal equal to the angle we called as a tetrahedral. The standard angle we called as tetrahedral. The tetrahedral, the bond angle is 109 degree 28 minute, right? This is the bond angle between hydrogen. This is taken as a bond angle. In case of ammonia, is nearest or is almost close to the standard tetrahedral angle. So we take as 109 degree 28 minute. So based on this, is very important. In between is nitrogen and hydrogen, they also having a lone pair of electrons. Actually, the interaction between lone pairs, again bond pairs, lone pairs and bond pairs. So because of the interaction of lone pair and bond pairs in between these nitrogen and lone pairs, again bond pairs, the molecule should be stable. It's a very important. Again, it is also having a pyramidal shape. Again, the ammonia, it is also forms hydrogen bonding. So we already discussed in last classes the ammonia is capacity to form a hydrogen bond in case of they will be present in a liquid state or it is present in a solid state. So yakatra hydrogen bonding formation agutte usually because the lone pair bond pair repulsion irodrinda enagutte they easily involve the body. Hydrogen bonding is very important. So why it is from hydrogen bonding? The reason is because of the repulsion between lone pairs and bond pair of electrons. In case of ammonia molecules, it is easily form bond with the other water molecules. Water molecules easily hydrogen bonding formation. So only it is forms easily the hydrogen bonding when it is present in liquid state as well as solid state. Okay, this is regarding the structure of ammonia. See, the next one is usually we are already studied somewhat process for the preparation of ammonia. So yesterday class we have discussed one of the process. It is also one of the chemical property of a nitrogen atoms. Diatomic nitrogen anta karandi. So usually it is when it is reacts with the hydrogen, it gives rise to ammonia. So usually it is one of the chemical property of nitrogen molecule. See, usually the nitrogen molecules reacts with the hydrogen, it gives rise to ammonia. So we have to maintain the reaction conditions. What is the reaction condition here? We have to use a catalyst here. We have to use a promoter here. For what? For carry out the chemical reaction for the formation of ammonia. So the process is called as a Haber process. So usually it is one of the process for the formation of ammonia is also very important for your theory. It may be 2 mark or 3 mark and diagram the flow chart representation of flow chart for the formation of ammonia in case of Haber process. Okay na? So this is regarding 2 mark. The next one is formation of ammonia from Haber's process. Formation of ammonia from Haber's process. So usually we take as the direct combination of both the gases here, the nitrogen and hydrogen. So usually in case of nitrogen present in a molecular state, nothing but N2. So it is the gas passed through the direct combination of nitrogen and hydrogen. The direct combination of nitrogen and hydrogen, it gives rise to ammonia. It is the 3 molecules of hydrogen here. So usually say we take as 1 molecule of nitrogen, it is reacts with the 3 molecules of hydrogen. This is called as the direct mixing of 2 gases here, the nitrogen and hydrogen. Certain condition, you have to maintain the chemical condition here, we call as reaction conditions. It gives rise to ammonia molecule. Otherwise, this is a desired product here, the ammonia gas. It's a pungent smelling gas. So the reaction taking place in presence of catalyst and promoter and reaction condition, nothing but the temperature and pressure. So usually in this process we call as a Haber process. It is an exothermic reaction. The first thing is it is a exothermic reaction. And this Haber process, the formation of ammonia, it is according to the electrical principle. It is according to the electrical principle. The formation of ammonia like favors the reaction conditions. See, basically it is exothermic reaction anta helide. Again it is a reversible reaction anta karitivi. Reversible reaction helboda. It is a reversible reaction. So is very important. See, reversible reaction anta karita idini, exothermic reaction anta karita idini. Again it is also proceed by decreasing in volume. See the three conditions. Actually the formation of ammonia is a Haber process. It is an exothermic reaction. The second is a reversible reaction anta karite. Reversible reaction. Reversible reaction. Reversible reaction. The third one is the reaction proceeding through decreasing in volume. So volume ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Decrease ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Decreasing in volume. So this reaction or the formation of ammonia, the process called as Haber process, based on according to the Lagrange principle. What is the reaction condition? What is the favorable condition for the formation of ammonia here? The reaction taking place in a low temperature. Low temperature is equal to the 700 Kelvin. The low temperature is equal to the 700 Kelvin. High pressure is equal to 200 atmosphere anta karitivi, or it is equal to the 200 into 10 to the power of 5 Pascal. It is also expressed in, see both are the units of the pressure, right? One is a Pascal and the other atmosphere. So one is the favorable condition for the formation of ammonia based on or according to the Lagrange principle is a low temperature. See the temperature range is equal to the 700 Kelvin and high pressure is equal to the 200 atmosphere or 200 into 10 to the power of 5 Pascal at the current. Again the reaction is carried out in presence of a catalyst. So usually in this case we have to use a catalyst iron. So usually we call as iron oxide anta karitivi. So finely powdered iron anta karitivi. It is used as a catalyst here. Iron oxide in the form of iron oxide. Again we also use the promoter. So here in case of we have to use the promoter molybdenum or aluminum trioxide or K2O. These are taken as the promoter here. See, in this reaction, the formation of ammonia, the process we call as a Haber process, carried out in a certain reaction conditions. So we have to maintain the temperature here, pressure. We have to use the catalyst and the promoter. This reaction taking place in presence of low temperature is equal to the 700 Kelvin and again pressure 200 atmosphere. Again the catalyst here iron oxide. It is used as a catalyst. Again the promoter here molybdenum or the reaction taking place in presence of even aluminum trioxide and K2O. So this exothermic reaction, the delta H value is equal to the minus 46.1 kilojoule per mole. Because it is a exothermic reaction. See, because it utilizes the low temperature, so only it is a exothermic reaction. This is called as the formation of ammonia from Haber process. Actually, we have to represent in a flow chart. And these are so actual reactions, system reactions are there. This is a reaction condition. This is the actual reaction. So now we have to express or we have to represent in the form of flow chart. The diagram or taken as a flow chart is very, very important for 2 marks. See, so now we take as the mixture of two gases. The mixture of two gases. You have to make nitrogen and hydrogen and see. We take as a mixture of two gases. The mixture of two gases. Here nitrogen and hydrogen. Both are passes through. Two gases we have to pass through catalytic chamber. Compress matter. We have to pass through compressor. This drop diagram. this is called as catalytic converter. This is called as compressor. So actually when you put a mixture of two gases, you directly pass through. This is called as a chamber. So chamber in the two gases pass. Pass two gases see we take as a reaction have here. In compressor the gases compress. Again it is possible with catalytic chamber. We have to use as a catalyst here. We have to use iron oxide, aluminum trioxide. Okay, so the reaction taking place in temperature. So compressor is there. So compressor compress we have to use the pressure. High pressure is equal to the 200 atmosphere. So the compress again it is a possible catalytic converter. The catalytic converter consists of the finely powdered iron oxide. The finely divided iron oxide along with iron oxide we have to use a promoter here. So in which see both nitrogen and hydrogen reacts with each other to form ammonia. Ammonia formation actually in this case this chamber complete use pass nitrogen and hydrogen reaction so a small quantity of ammonia formation along with ammonia it may be presence of nitrogen and hydrogen present in the form of like gaseous state, separate gases, nitrogen as well as hydrogen. Again, it is passed through the formation of ammonia along with ammonia the other unreacted nitrogen and hydrogen gases is unreacted hydrogen and nitrogen gases. Again, it is passed through a cooler. Syrup diagram. So this is called like a cooler. So lean formation see this is explain hydrogen and nitrogen along with the ammonia it is passed through. This is called as a cooler. See in the reaction ammonia formation again formation of the ammonia along with the unreacted nitrogen and hydrogen is again passed through a cooler. This is called again it is also one of the chamber called as a cooler. So a cooler for example we know that the different gases having the different liquefaction value and the different temperature they undergo liquefaction is very important. For example hydrogen nitrogen certain temperature range liquefaction so this reaction we have to maintain the condition of temperature. So in case of ammonia, the ammonia is a liquefied at very low temperature because the reaction taking place in low temperature only. So in this case, we have to maintain the temperature for the liquefaction of ammonia. See low temperature hage maintain ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. So again actually in this case along with the ammonia ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ unreacted nitrogen ಮತ್ತು hydrogen ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. So only the ammonia is liquefies. Only the ammonia is liquefies. The remaining unreacted hydrogen and nitrogen again it is passed through catalytic chamber this is called as recirculation or recirculator ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ unreacted nitrogen and hydrogen again it is passed through recirculator the process called recirculation. See ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ unreacted ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ again come back to the compressor. Okay na, actually process in tara. So it is one of the flow chart, the representation of the formation of ammonia by using a Haber process. See, first case ಈ diagram ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀಟಾಗಿ explain ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು. So ಹೇಗೆ, see, we have to pass the direct combination of both the nitrogen and hydrogen. ಎರಡು gases ನ pass ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. We have to maintain the reaction condition. The reaction taking place in basis of natural principle. What is the reaction condition here? See, the reaction taking place at low temperature and high pressure. So we have to pass the like two different gases here. Direct combination ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, compressor ಅಲ್ಲಿ compress ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So we have to maintain the pressure here. So what is the pressure range here? 200 atmosphere ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, pressure condense ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? It is passed through catalytic converter. The catalytic converter consists of catalyst that is called as iron oxide. Along with the iron oxide, will also aluminum trioxide ಇದೆ, K2O ಇದೆ. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? So it is called as a promoter. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, the direct combination of both nitrogen as well as hydrogen ಅವ್ರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, reaction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ by presence of promoter and the catalyst, it gives to ammonia. Again ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಅಷ್ಟು hydrogen will complete ammonia convert ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? Never. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, small quantity of ammonia formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. The remaining unreacted nitrogen and hydrogen also they will pass through ammonia. So ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಈಗ ಕೂಲರ್ ಗೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಕೂಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, actually this is undergo liquefaction. So we know that the reaction condition, the reaction taking place in a low temperature, the formation of ammonia, taking place and liquefaction of ammonia is only taking place in a low temperature. So only the nitrogen and hydrogen ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಹೇಳಬಹುದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಇಟಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಲಿಕ್ವಿಫೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ unreacted nitrogen hydrogen. So because we know that the liquefaction of ammonia, because it taking place in a different temperature values. In case of ammonia here, it is taking place in a low temperature. We have to maintain the temperature here. Again the unreacted nitrogen hydrogen, again it is a recirculate again it is come back to the compressor. Again catalytic chamber ಮತ್ತೆ reaction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ammonia complete ammonia formation ಆಗೋವರೆಗೂ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, reactions ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Complete reaction ಆಗೋವರೆಗೂ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, reaction conditions ನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಹಾಕೋದು, ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಹಾಕೋದು, ಇವತ್ತು catalytic function ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಟ್ರೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ K2 it is used as a catalyst only. Reaction involve ಆಗಲ್ಲ, just it is used as a catalytic amount and it is act as a catalyst only. Okay na, this is regarding the formation of ammonia from Haber process. Okay, so based on this is a formation. The next, the ammonia is also reacts with another chemical substances. For example, it is also exhibits some of the properties. So usually we have to talk about the ammonia. Ammonia is a basic in nature because they gives us to OH minus ion and it is reacts with any chemical substances they present in water. For example, the hydroxide formation agutte, it is reacts with water. So usually now we take as one of the best example for chemical property of ammonia, the basic alcohol. The next thing is chemical properties of ammonia molecule. Flow chart important. Actually reaction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೀಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಕೂಲರ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಮೋನಿಯಾನು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಗಮನ ಇರುತ್ತೆ because it consists unreacted mixture of both nitrogen as well as hydrogen and the little amount of ammonia gas. The next one is chemical properties of ammonia. Chemical properties. So usually we know that the chemical properties of ammonia. The first chemical property of ammonia, it is reacts with. So usually the metals hakodu or the metal hydroxides. The metal hydroxide jothe enaguttadu react agutte. The solution of metal hydroxide or it is reacts with water. Basically we can say the best example. So we know that in laboratory, our laboratory so ammonia irutte. So ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಬಾರಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ನೀವು ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಮೋನಿಯಂ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಬೇಸಿಕಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಕ್ನಸ್ ಲಿಕ್ಕರ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಕೇಳಿದಿರಾ ವರ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಲಿಕ್ಕರ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೈಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಅಥವಾ ಹೈ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ dissolved in water ಅಥವಾ ಹೈ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as ಲಿಕ್ಕರ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. It is a highly concentrated. It is a highly concentrated. So usually ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So it is like 4 to the water. In case ammonia ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, it is reacts with the water, it gives rise to hydroxyl ion. So usually one of the reaction is reaction with water ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, because we have to dilute the ammonia. See, water. So basically we take this ammonia, this is dissolved in water. So it gives us to information ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. See, NH4 plus, it gives us to OH minus. OH minus. ಅಲ್ಲಿ OH I minus ion formation ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ what is the nature of the substance? It is a basic in nature. It is basic in nature. ಯಾಕೆ basic ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Because it reacts with water to form an ammonium ion. This is called as ammonium ion. Ammonium cation ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. See, you know the difference between ammonium molecule and ammonium ion. So ammonia is a stable molecule. It's a neutral molecule. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? Again present in gaseous state, even liquid state. Okay, so different state ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ exist ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. But in case of ammonium ion is highly unstable. So we know the difference between ammonium ion and ammonia molecule. The ammonium ion ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? It loses the load pair of electron and carries positive charge. This is called as ammonium ion. Okay na? Confuse ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಡಿ. In this reaction state, it gives us to OH minus, and it is reacts with the ammonia reacts with water. The ammonia dissolved in water, it gives us to OH minus ion. This indicates the ammonia is basic in nature. This indicates the ammonia is basic in nature. So usually the any basic substance. So we have to check the chemical property, chemical nature, and the nature of a chemical substances. So we have to use the best test is the litmus paper test. So in this case, the litmus paper, so basically the red color is blue to red convert ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಥವಾ red to blue convert ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Basic solution ಅಲ್ವಾ, red to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, blue convert ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So same thing, this solution ಏನ್ formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ actually. So based on this, the ammonia is convert red litmus paper converted into blue litmus paper. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ರೆಡ್ ಟು ಬ್ಲೂ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. What's the indication? The given substance is a basic in nature. The given substance is basic in nature. So based on this property, this ammonia is reacts with an acid because basically it is a basic in nature. So based on this ammonia is reacts with an acid, it gives rise to salts. Salts formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So which type of salt? It depends on the reaction of the acid. Now ಯಾವ acid use ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So usually the ammonia reacts with acid because of the basic nature. The ammonia reacts with acid. The best example is hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೋದಾ? This hydrochloric acid with react ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? See, basically it is a basic in nature. It is a acid. ಏನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ವಿಚ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್? ಸಿ, ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ HCl, it gives us to ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride salt ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? This is called as ammonium chloride salt. Ammonium chloride. The next example, it is also reacts with acid, we call as H2SO4, sulfuric acid. The two molecules of ammonia reacts with the sulfuric acid. It gives H2. Again, start we call as ammonium sulfate. What's the formula for ammonium sulfate? NH4 twice SO4. This is called as ammonium sulfate. This is called as ammonium sulfate. So it is also one of the chemical property of ammonia. It is exhibit basic character. So based on basic character, it is reacts with acids like HCl and H2SO4. It is a reaction taking place between see the basic compound ammonia and acids. HCl ಮತ್ತೆ H2SO4 ಏನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? The different sorts of ammonia formation ಆಗಿದೆ. One is ammonium chloride. The second one is ammonium sulfate. So the next chemical property of this ammonia, it is reacts with the metal salts. For example, zinc sulfate is one of the example. The zinc sulfate solution. So basically we take as a zinc sulfate salt. It is a dissolved in solution. Nothing but water dissolved it gives us to zinc sulfate solution. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಜಿಂಕ್ ಸಲ್ಫೇಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಯನೈಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜಿಂಕ್ 2 SO4 ಮೈನಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಜಿಂಕ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಸೊ which type of reaction taking place actually this ammonia is dissolved in water it gives us to hydroxide we know the already reason water ಜೊತೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಅಯಾನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ so basically we taking as ammonia it is dissolved in water now here taken as a aqueous ammonia ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ aqueous ammonia or ammonium hydroxide ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ aqueous ಅಂತ but refers to water only the ammonia dissolved in water we take as a aqueous solution of ammonia ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ the formula for aqueous solution of ammonia is NH4OH see NH4OH this is called as ammonium hydroxide it is reacts with the salt of metal it is one of the example is zinc sulfate is zinc sulfate water dissolve again and it gives us to zinc 2 ion again SO4 2 ions ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ ಸೊ ನಾವು ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿಂಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಜಿಂಕ್ ಸಿ ಇಟ್ reacts with zinc ions ammonium hydroxide this is called as aqueous ammonia reacts with the metal we called as zinc this is called a salt solution ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ it reacts with the zinc it gives us to information ಆಗುತ್ತೆ zinc hydroxide plus ammonia ion function this is the reaction see NH4OH Zn2 ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ zinc hydroxide formation ಆಯ್ತಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ elimination of like ammonium ion ಮತ್ತೆ ammonium ion ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ it is reacts with the sulfate ion it gives us to one of the salt we call as ammonium sulfate so ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ when this aqueous solution of ammonia reacts with the salts of zinc nothing but taken as a metal here it gives us to metal hydroxide formation ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ metal hydroxide it gives us to metal hydroxides or it is also called as hydrated salts of metal both are same here see metal hydroxides under one the hydrated salts of metal is one of the best example the aqueous ammonia it reacts with the zinc sulfate it gives us to zinc hydroxide okay na zinc hydroxide formation is also called as hydrated salts of metals in the current the next example the next another metal taken as iron chloride this is also one of the salt of metal iron it is reacts with the aqueous ammonia taken as ammonium hydroxide it gives us to see Fe2O3 it's molecule of water formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ so along with the salt ಯಾವ formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ this is the ammonia and chloride so ammonium chloride salt ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ eliminate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ this is a byproduct it is a byproduct so what is the indication what is the indicates in this reactions actually see this reaction is indicates when the aqueous ammonia reacts with the metal salts or the salts of metals it gives us to metal hydroxides or the hydrated salts of metals is also one of the chemical property of a metal okay na the next chemical property of this ammonia it is again reacts with the ions like copper so usually we know that basically the copper sulfate blue color irutta so basically we take as salts of copper sulfate basically it is a blue in color so a blue color copper sulfate now water dissolve madre it gives us to CO2+ so ಯಾಕೆ CO2+ ion formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ because of blue color okay na adu ಹೇಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಿಡಾಕ್ಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ so the different oxidation state of the copper so ಅಲ್ಲಿ comparative study ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ so ಯಾಕೆ blue color formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ so due to the different oxidation state of corresponding element ಆಗ್ಬೋದು metal ಆಗ್ಬೋದು whatever okay na same thing here so we take the copper sulfate the copper sulfate dissolve in water the copper sulfate dissolve in water CuSO4 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ CuSO4 the aqueous solution of copper sulfate nothing but this copper sulfate dissolve in water it gives H2Cu2 plus SO4 2 minus ions this is called as the copper ions now we have to use ammonia this ammonia it reacts with copper ions the ammonia reacts with copper ions to form a complex to form a complex. So basically this is called as a copper ion. They present in the solution. See, this copper 2 plus ions reacts with ammonia. Taken as a 4 molecules of ammonia. It gives rise to, see, again formation agutte Cu again NH4 NH3 4 times NH3 4 times. See, it carries 2 plus charge. Again it is also aqueous because the reaction taking place in water condition, water reactor. So this is called as the copper ions present in water. It is reacts with the ammonia. It gives rise to one of the complex. Basically it is a blue color. Copper ions in blue color layer. So after formation of the complex of copper, the complex of cypromonium complex ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Cypromonium complex. This is one of the complex. So it is also deep blue in color. See, blue color is there. So compared to this copper ions of the formation of the copper complex with ammonia, this is called as a deep blue in color. Deep blue color. So hagagi, this is the intensity of the blue color is very high compared to its complex in the form of solution. So this is an example. It is also used as a EgCl. So look at taken as a silver chloride. It is also reacts with ammonia. It is also forms one of the complex. So basically it is a brown color complex formation. So basically it is a white in color. So AgCl white color irutte. It is reacts with ammonia. It gives rise to one of the complex called as a silver complex anta kariteve. It is a browning color. So what is indication of these reactions? These two reactions are indicating. So the presence of copper ions. Presence of copper ions present in the name indicate. AgCl as the presence of Ag ions. See, the detection of copper ions when Ag ions taken as a different metal ions in presence of ammonia is very, very important. So easy again detect. It is also one of the methods we have to use for the detection of different metal ions present in the salt and solution by using ammonia. They will ask for competitive exams. Create that deep blue color solution yak formation agutte. So basically copper yav color ittu, basically blue color ittu. Matte enagutte after formation of cypromonium like complex, it is also deep blue in color. Color enagutte intensity enagutte ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So what is the reason ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Regarding chemical properties of ammonia. Okay, so next class I will start with the next properties and the next element present in the same. Okay.